Thank you, Tom. So this is not just paper. This is hope. That stack of paper, that compilation of ideas and concerns and the hopes and the fears of people all across the country, this is hope. This is hope for the individual who's wondering if they're going to be able to keep their apartment after the first of the year. This is hope for the food banks that I've been talking to just last week, who came together on a call to me to say, unprecedented what we've been seeing around the state in terms of the need of individuals who are coming to the food banks, people who have never been to the food bank before except to be there as volunteers, and now they're there as consumers. This is hope for the small businesses that right now are struggling as we have all come indoors for the winter. There's no dining outside in Alaska or in Maine or in New Hampshire or in Utah. This is hope. This is hope for those who have been asking their Congress to be responsive to what they've seen in the face of this pandemic. This is not only hope from a policy perspective, but this is hope from a process perspective. Again, I think there are a lot of folks who wrote this group off very early on. We've seen gangs come and go. Maybe the secret was really in the sauce and it needed to happen over food. But our reality is that we have defied those who would say their disagreements would divide them. And while what we have presented is two different stacks, I think it's important that you're hearing and seeing that there is a unity in purpose here. Even after the great debates and the long hours and the multiple Zooms, we're still standing here together as Republicans and Democrats, House and Senate members. And we have two different packages, but I think that too represents a reality that when the difficult things come to you and you can't quite work them through, you don't give up. And to Josh and Tom, God bless you for saying, we're going to work to make these one. Because when we make these one, the country wins. And we've talked a lot about state and local, but that heading is state and local and tribal. And as someone who comes from a state where half the tribes in this country happen to be in Alaska, I can tell you this tribal assistance is pretty important. For those who have been most immediately impacted from a health disparity perspective, from the issue of just overall disparities, our native people, American Indians, Alaska Natives, are hurting and hurting bad. And so making sure that these come together as one is going to continue to be our priority. But in the meantime, what we've been able to do is to give to leadership as they're moving through in these final days a ready-made, negotiated product. You haven't seen anybody else step forward. We've got your gift. Take it.